Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about how to handle a web table or HTML table. What is web table or HTML table means whenever you open a web application you can able to see there are table format of like this. Okay, that kind of things we can able to see that is HTML table or web table. You can say example like stock market. Whenever you open the stock market, you will see there are tables which company, how much profit, how much loss, and today stock like this you can able to see, right? That kind of table it will present it. Okay, that is a live table. Every second, every minute it will refresh. It's not a minute, every second it will refresh. Okay, here is a constant values I'm checking now. Okay, and how we can able to identify this table means you can able to right click and inspect element and you can able to go ahead and see here that is a table. This is my table. Even you can able to copy of a XPath here and here filter you can able to click and control F, then you can able to do it like this. Okay, now I can able to identify my complete table. Now I want to find how many rows are presented inside this, and I'm going to use for t body / again tr. If I mention the tr, I have trs are 7 trs are presented. Okay, I have 7 trs. In these 7 trs I need to identify first. Okay, and this complete code I copy pasted in my previous video which I done for scroll the page. Okay, and here I'm going to use for one variable to store rows, and I'm going to use for find dot driver find elements. Okay, by dot xpath I'm going to use for my xpath here. Okay, now I am able to store for my rows, and now I'm going to do for columns driver dot of find elements. Okay, now here I'm going to use for by dot xpath, and again I need to store here. I need to store there are two places. One is header and columns. Header we can able to indicate for th. If it is indicated for th, that is header. If it is go for tr, that is become a td. Td means cell value. Okay, now I'm going to use for tr and th. If I use th, we can able to see there are 4 th are presented in the top head. Okay, now I'm going to copying these 4 ths and I'm doing here. Now in this place what I can do, column header. Okay, now I'm going to column a cell. Now I'm going to doing for cell value. If I copy the same entire thing, I'll just change for th to td. If I change the th to td, that is become a cell value. TD, you can able to see 24 cells are presented. Okay, now I'm able to store this all the things. Whether I can able to identify properly or not, we can able to check. Now rows, same thing print. I'm going to do for column head. Now print. I'm going to do for column cell. Now what I done? There are three things. One is TRs, how many TRs, and how much headers are presented, how many cells are presented. But I given here, but I need to print for length means how much length it is presented, how many elements are present means we need to use for length concept. The length it will indicate for to give the integer value how many values presented that particular one. Okay, The end I need to close the brace. Same thing I need to do here. I need to do here. Okay. Now I'm able to get for length. This is basically a length to identify how many rows presented. Previous what happened, just we are going to referring for that particular cell only. Now we are doing for the rows which we are going to printing for length of that particular one. Now I'm going to run my file, a web table. You can able to, now you can able to see this web table, like it will provide for 7, 4 and 24. 7 is 7 rows and 4 is 4 heads, and you can able to 24 values are present. You can able to see here one by one. Use must be a string. Okay. Oh, something we, okay, 2 times came here. One additional brace came. Anything 1 1 1. Yes, good. One additional field came, that's why it is showing that error. Now you can able to see 7 4 24. 7 rows, 4 header, 24 columns. Okay, now I want to print all the values are presented, right? For this I can able to do one thing, print I can able to use. First I need to take for 4 headers first. T H. Okay, and that TH first one is book. First I'm going to book and place, and I need to use for some space, and again place, and again a value which is author. Now I need to take author, and again I need to pass for this one, and again place, again value, again value, again value. Okay, there are 4 values, right? Subject and all I need to take, and I'm going to copy for subject here, and I also print price it here. Now I'm going to print for this value with the space. Why I print, you can able to understand the last. This last one I guess it's not required because the price is the last, right? Now I need to loop it. I need to loop that entire loop. Brace it's not required. Now R in rows. Okay, R in rows. Basically, what will happen? If I take that, it will take for rows the length, and one by one it will rotate. But I want to take that entire rows values. Then I need to use for range. Range is the concept to take that where we need to start and where we need to end it. Okay, the end should be start should be 2 because I need to exclude these headers. Okay, excluding these headers. Then I use for 2. If I want to with headers, I can able to use for 1. But what will happen? The header become a H. TD is become cell, right? For that I change. Then I use for rows. If I use rows, what will happen? The range it will take for 2 it will start. If it is 7 it is presented, it will up to 6th value it will goes. Means 7th value it is excluded. Then if I want to print for 7th cell also, then I need to use for +1. Now semicolon. And I need to rotate for a cell value. But if I use the cell value, it is become a 24. What will happen at the row? It will first position, second position it is presented. It will go up to 4 because the 4 cells are presented continuously, right? It will search for fifth and second row. Then it will become a fail, right? How we can able to overcome is we have another one header, right? Header we can able to use here for cell inner range. Okay, I'm going to use for 1 comma range header plus 1 means it will take for headers for 3 then plus 1 because we need to rotate for 4 values. For that +1 means it will rotate for up to 4, then it will print it. Then we need to do it our identification of this particular header value, right? We can able to identify, you can see now we can able to take this particular value, copy this XPath and paste it here. Okay, single quotation you can mention here also, and you can able to see this particular cell value it is presented. Okay, now I'm going to take here. Okay, now I want to take the value, right? For I want to take the value means we can able to use a value equal to driver dot a find element. Now we are going to take for a single element. For that I'm going to use for find element, not for find elements. Elements means a multiple value returning purpose. Okay, and I'm going to use for comma, then I'm going to paste it here. Dot text. Dot text is indicate to get for text value from particular cell which we are identifying. Now we can able to see here what will happen. If you take this one is a hard coded value, it will every time it will take the same name, same, right? We don't want to do that. We need to every time we need to take R and C. Then how we can able to do it means we can able to concatenate equal quotation and again C, and we can able to or we can mention and place close it. Okay, same thing we need to do for C also. Plus and again C close one plus again double quotation. Okay, now what will happen? The Python there is a problem. If you use directly like this, it will treat as a string and you are going to concatenating integer. Then it will not accept that integer value. To do that, we can able to str. We can able to use it. Str is become like we are going to converting integer to a string format. Okay, now it will not do for any failure case. Now we are able to take the value. Now we need to print the value, right? We can able to use for value. Now I printed for value. Then in outside we can able to use for with normal empty print. Okay, now I am able to do it here. Now we can able to run this one more time. See the whether we can do it for proper value verification or not. Means whether we are looping or properly or not. Now we can now open for our console and see all the values it is printed, but it is not a table format. It is printed a random. How to print a table format means come to here and here that value place comma and we have end is the basis we can able to print it. We can take for this space one. How much space it is presented, that much space we can able to use it, and you can every time it will print like this. Okay, now we can able to see it will print a table format with the proper naming convention. And the table format, it will print how the table format is presented in web application. A similar format of data you can able to see inside the console now. See now you can able to see the table format, right? The similar format you can able to see the table format of data. How it is presented, that particular data you can able to see here. Okay, because we are not given the proper space, that's why it is printed like this. Otherwise you can able to see like it should be here, then we need to give something space large, then it will goes properly. Okay, otherwise we can able to get it for proper space and all. Okay, that's all about this video. I hope you understand this how we can able to handle for our web table. If you like this video, please like me, please subscribe my YouTube channel, and don't forget to share your friends and colleagues. Thank you.